Hey everybody, I'm Amy from BodyFit by Amy, and this is Ryan from Sympleaf Sport CBD, and this is your dumbbell power sculpt workout. This workout is sponsored by Sympleaf Sport CBD, so be sure to check the links in the description to find out more about their products. Today, we are working the entire body for strength and cardio and of course power, and we're gonna be using our dumbbells. So Ryan and I will be working with a couple different sets of dumbbells. You use whatever you have available to you, and of course, I'm gonna give you lots of different options to be where you are today and work towards your fitness level. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it. All right, so we're gonna start just warming up our bodies, just a little march, shake everything out. Try to let go of any stress from the day. Roll those shoulders. Ryan and I did like 3 mobility workouts earlier today, so I feel like we should be ready for this, right? Felt so good. So we're gonna let's plant our feet, take one arm to the back. So of course, speaking of mobility, we're gonna keep this warm up pretty short, just for the sake of time. So if you need more of a warm up or a cool down, please get it on your own other side. But we will get a little bit of mobility and working through those movement patterns that we're gonna be working with. Body weight before we add some load. So let's open up those arms right through here. And we can add a little side lunge to it. Just kind of opening up the hips as we open up those arms. So today, dumbbell power sculpt, just like the name suggests. We're gonna get power, we're gonna get sculpting, we're gonna get strength, we're gonna put some things together. Let's take it right here, flat back down, and then round it up. The way it works is we have 2 quick circuits, and we're gonna get a strength round for 40 seconds of one move. We'll follow it with a power round for 40 seconds of another move, and of course I'll give you options with both of those. So if you're not feeling the power today, you have options to keep it a little lower intensity. Let's take it right here, let's turn in, let's do that little inchworm, one of my favorite warm-up moves. We're just gonna walk it out and then walk it back. If that's not right for you, you can just keep doing those back rolls, or you can take it down to the knees. So after we do that 40-second strength, 40-second power, then we're gonna put some things together, and that's what we're gonna call our power sculpt. So you have the option, if you wanna keep it back to basics, you can just do strength, or you can pick whichever of those moves you wanna do. If you wanna put them together, we're merging the power with some strength and a little sculpt. It'll make sense once we get there. So let's turn our bodies right through here, and we're gonna step back into a low lunge. You can drop it all the way down if that's comfortable for you, or keep it up top. If you can, one hand down, one hand up, big reach. And we'll get a little rotate through world's greatest stretch, and up. So this workout will keep the heart rate up, especially with those power moves. And then I don't know if I said this, our power sculpt is 60 seconds of work. So it won't feel like 60 seconds of power, it'll feel like you're getting both. Let's switch our legs, other side, right through here, open it up, and reach it through. But I think we're gonna have a good time, and as always, I will remind you to be where you are today. It's your workout. So the reason I give you options is we're all on different places in our journey, and we're all at different fitness levels. So use the option that is best for you. Step it in. Let's go ahead and round it up right here. If you're someone who uses your watch, don't forget to set it. All right, so shake everything out. We can do a couple little knee raises. You can keep doing that. I'm gonna show you our first set of moves. So we're gonna start with our favorite goblet squat. You can do 1 dumbbell or 2 if you wanna rack them. We're gonna sit low for 40 seconds. Then we're gonna grab that second dumbbell, maybe something a little lighter, and we're gonna do a push press. That is our power. We're here. If you wanna add a little rotation with it, you have that option. When we put it together, we're gonna squat down for 3 and up and press. All right, so go ahead and grab 1 heavy dumbbell. We're gonna start with our 40 seconds of that squat. If you need to modify to step it out or take it just body weight, that works too. Feet about shoulder width apart. Find the stance that's good for you. Squatting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Drop it down and drive it up. So with that goblet squat, or if you've got 2 that are racked, just gonna keep it close to the front of your body. Core engaged, chest open. Sitting as low as you can. Trying to get like you're sitting in a chair. Hips parallel to the ground. but finding what works for you. Remember, it's not about having perfect textbook form. It's about making sure you're doing the workout or the exercise safely and effectively, but also in a way that feels good for your body. We got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Pretty easy, right? Let's go ahead and grab that second dumbbell or whatever you feel is good for a shoulder press. I'm gonna go a little lighter on this with my 10s. So again, a push press, all that means is we're getting a little power through our legs as we press. If that doesn't feel right for you, you can just do a regular press, and halfway through, if you wanna add that rotation, we can do it. So rack them here we go. Press it up and bring it down. Core's engaged. And it doesn't have to be a jump. Again, it's just a little momentum. If you'd rather just do a regular shoulder press, you can. If you wanna add a little rotation, alternating right through here. So you can do one at a time or together. Adding a little extra core. Now we're feeling it, right? Heart rate's up. Good thing we did all that mobility work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, team, so set those down, give your hands a little break. Watch this right here. 60 seconds, power sculpt. We're gonna get that sculpting with that squat. Weights are here. We're gonna pulse for 3, 2, 1, up and press. If you're feeling it, you wanna get that rotation. 3, 2, 1, power, rotate with that press. It's up to you, it's 60 seconds. It's a longer interval, so really enjoy both. Enjoy the power, the speed of the power. Enjoy the burn of the sculpt. Let's go ahead and bring them here. 60 seconds. Rack them, starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Pulse and power. Together or rotate, your choice. And again, if this is not right for you, just pick one. You can just do the squat. You can just do the press. I know I can't tell which I like better. I do like the power because we get it over with, and I love power moves, but it's kind of nice to sit low, feel that burn, quads, glutes, whoo, and heart rate, right? This is about at the point where we would be done, but we got 20 more seconds. You got it, team. Hang with me. If you need to drop to one dumbbell, you can. And breathe. 10 to go. Weight in the heels. Power on your way up. Yes, you can. We got 3, 2, 1. Give your hands a break. How was that? Felt it, right? So, you know me, I like to front load things so we get some of those harder things early in the workout, so don't worry, we got time on the mat coming as well. Right now, catch your breath, we're gonna take it to a bent over row. So 2 dumbbells, heavy if you can, because these back muscles are strong. We're pulling up in that row, squeezing the shoulder blades, dropping it down. If you need to stagger, you can, or take it to all 4s. Then we got a mountain climber on the mat, then we put some things together. Few more seconds to catch your breath. Grab those heavy dumbbells. Let's pull that deep core in. We're gonna hinge it. I'm gonna stand to the side so you can see. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Elbows up and down. So with this row, you guys know I always talk about finding the stance that's good for you. Maybe it is parallel like this. Maybe you feel a little better staggered. The important thing is to bring those elbows up. You're squeezing in the shoulder blades as if you're squeezing something right between those shoulder blades and bringing the elbows up. You don't have to get super high. In fact, we don't want it to go into your traps. We want to keep it in your lats, these big muscles down through your back. So if you got something heavy and you're just coming parallel with your hips, that works too. 3, 2, 1, relax. So rest your back, and if you can, join me down on the mat. We're taking it to a mountain climber. Watch me here. You can keep it low impact by just bringing those knees in, or you can run it, but I want good control. Another option is to take it to a standing climber, which is just here, either low impact or high. You do you. Let's bring it down. We got 40 seconds of a climber. Let's do it. Here we go. Drive those knees into your chest. And as I always remind you, it's less about speed and more about Precision, bringing the knees as far in as you can, as is comfortable for you, to really get the core engaged, making sure you're pushing up through those arms, through those elbows. Perfect form, Ryan. Keeping that core engaged, little tuck of the pelvis. Everything is wrapped in. We got 10 seconds to go. Breathing through it. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and breathe. Stretch it back. All right, team, you can stay down here. So power sculpt. Watch me. We're gonna break this one up. 1 dumbbell. We got 30 seconds right, 30 seconds left. If you want to take this on your knees, you can, or if you're able, we're gonna bring it up. We're gonna pulse that row on one side for 3, 2, 1, bring it down. We're gonna run it 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds here. You can also double time your run if you want. Then little stretch, rest for a wrist, 30 seconds on the other side. So go ahead and get set. If you're taking this standing, you can do your row and then drive your knees up through here. Join me wherever is best for you. Let's row it. Here we go. Pulse that row. 3, 2, 1. Run it. 3, 2, 1. Core engaged. Really nice and steady, especially on that row. And if you need to be on your knees for any part of it, that works too. 10 seconds. Maybe we can get 2 more. Run. Last one. 3, 2, 1. And stretch. Rest your wrist. I felt that. So a little bit. Feel that one side of your back working hard. Obviously a lot of heart rate, a lot of core. Let's stay down. We got our other side for 30 seconds. Again, you can be on your knees or standing. Let's bring it up. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Run it. 3, 2, 1. Pulse. Elbow in, core engaged. And whatever that 3 count is for you, doesn't matter. It can just be 3, 2, 1. Woo! Yes. Keep squeezing, keep that core tight for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stretch it back. Grab a sip of water, team. Up on your feet if you were down. This next one's gonna be a fun one. I mean, they all are, right? But we're gonna get some lunges. We're gonna get a snatch or a high pull, which we all love, and then we're putting them together. So we're starting with your dumbbells by your side, reverse lunge. So looking like this, just lunging it down, stepping it up. We'll get right side for 40, left side for 40. Then we're gonna alternate our snatch with that dumbbell, bringing it up, dropping it down, bringing it up. You can also just do a high pull. I'll show you that when we get there. Then we're gonna put them together with some pulses. Whew, how you feeling? Grab some heavies if you got them, me too. I have to talk really fast or you'll see how out of breath I am. All right, so we're gonna stand, you can stand that way. Actually, let's turn so we have a little bit, yeah, either way. Just make sure you got some space. We're gonna step it back, left leg stepping back. You can tap it back if that's better for you. Here we go, lunge it, drop it down, just regular. Step it up. Same leg. Remember, we're stepping on what we call train tracks, so your hip distance apart. Core is engaged. And you don't have to go the same speed as us. You can take it slower. You can take it to that little tap back if that's a better option for you, or a stationary lunge. And breathe. Driving it up. Weight in that front heel. Remember, it's okay if you're leaning forward a bit. We just don't want to round in the back. We can get into that front leg. 3, 2, 1. Set them down. Give your hands a break. So total back to basics, isolating that lower body. Of course, getting that heart rate up. We're gonna get the same thing other side. So total strength. You can tap it back. You can keep it stationary. But let's reverse. Here we go. Lunge and bring it up. Lunge and bring it up. Drive it up and through. As you get tired, remember those shoulders kind of want to pull forward, but we're going to keep them pulled back, right? Not yours. but some of us, right? Make sure you're getting low as is comfortable for your body. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, team, 1 dumbbell snatch. One of my favorite power moves, but I want to give you an option. This is what your snatch looks like. We're here, you're gonna drive it up. So from the ground, it starts with a hinge. Pull that weight close to the front of your body, ending at the top. Then you're gonna drop it down in the center, switch your arms. If that doesn't feel right for you, just grab from the bottom, high pull, or just curl, either one. Take it back down, and then switch. Alternating snatch, get the power from the ground, drive it up in whatever way is good for you. Wrap that core. 3, 2, 1. So we're gonna do a snatch, bring it down. So Ryan has a lot of upper body power just in general. So do I, but it helps me, especially for women. We get a lot of power generating through our legs. So I like to add a little mini jump with it. But you'll see people do it different ways, right? And again, you can take it high pull, not all the way up, or a little curl. That works too. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, team, everybody catch your breath. I want you to watch me here. So again, we got 30 seconds and 30 seconds, so they're gonna go by quickly, but we're gonna take it to a snatch, then we're gonna pulse the lunge. So I'm gonna be staggered here, watch. Left hand, right leg forward. I'm gonna do a snatch. I'm gonna rack it here. I'm gonna pulse 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna hinge it forward. Snatch, rack it here, pulse 3, 2, 1. If that doesn't feel right for you, you can pulse your lunge and just do a press at the top. Any of that works. 30 seconds right, 30 seconds left. We'll breathe in between. Take this foot forward. Little bit of a hinge, kickstand to start off with. So looking like this, then out of that snatch, lunge it back, get set. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Take it up, snatch, rack it, pulse, 3, 2, 1. Take it down, up. It's a lot of moving parts here. Originally, I had this programmed to add a little curtsy crossover. And then I was like, what are you doing, Amy? And obviously, you wanna keep it high, like Ryan? You can, or you can rack it, overachiever. I thought you were just showing the option, right? There we go, right? A lot of balance. One more, power. 3, 2, 1, breathe, set it down. I actually love that version, and we've done it before, where if you wanna keep it high, a lot more stability, a lot more balance, and then set yourself back up. But if you want, you can rack it back in. I'm gonna put you on the spot. You're gonna keep it high, I'll rack it in. And again, if you don't wanna do this whole combo together, just do a lunge and a press. You'll still get power, you'll still get sculpt. All right, other side. Let's get it. Then we get a breather. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go, snatch. Rack it if you're with me. Pulse it. And back. Up. And take it down. Hand up. Making sure you're still getting low on that lunge. I know it's tempting to want to stay a little higher because those legs are feeling it. Take it up. Let's get one more. And breathe. 3, 2, 1. Catch your breath. Team, grab some water. Whew! That was all of circuit 1, guys. On paper, it looks like a regular circuit like we would do, but because we have those 3 parts, and that last one is 60 seconds. Whew! 160 with my heart rate. All right, team. So we got one more thing up top, and then guess what? We are going down to the mat. So don't stress, we got some time coming. We're still gonna find ways to get power. We're gonna start with our good old-fashioned deadlift. So 2 heavy weights, you know this, and if you don't, it's just a hinge. Shoulders are back. You're driving your hips to the back, weights stay close to the front of the legs. and then you're bringing it up. Then our power move is a clean, and you can add the press or not add the press. I know we've had a lot of overhead movement, but your clean is just a little power bicep curl. So if that's not right for you, you can just do a bicep curl, but your clean is here, up and up. When we put them together, we're gonna add a little swing, maybe a skier swing. I'll talk you through it once we're there. Grab those heavies. Good deadlift position, soft bend on the knees, feet about shoulder width apart. We're gonna hinge it, zip up that core. Remember, you're driving the hips to the back. It's not just a fold forward. Let's do it in 3, 2, 1. Driving them back. Stand up straight. 40 seconds back to basics, all the way through. Standing up and down. Yes, and making sure, keep going, that you're keeping that good hinge position, that as you fold forward, you're not rounding here. Something that will help us to think, squeezing those armpits, right? You're not using your arms, but you're keeping that squeeze so it's nice and tight. You're activating your lats as well as glutes, hamstrings coming up. We got 5 seconds. Let's get one more right here for 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, team, so clean and press. I'm gonna go a little lighter. Think of something that you would do your bicep curl with. Your clean, again, it's just adding a little momentum. So if you're not comfortable with that, regular bicep curl, optional press. If you wanna add the clean, we're here, take it up. You can rotate them in or out, or you can keep that hammer grip, but let's get it done. In 3, 2, 40 seconds. Clean, in and in. And again, I get a lot of power generating from my legs, but you might be able to do it like Ryan and just use that upper body. And here. Again, you can also just do curl, press, take it up. Whoo! Upper body. I thought this would feel more lower body heavy, but I think I'm feeling those arms. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, set those weights down. I want you to watch me here. Here's what we got, team. What would be the power power version of our deadlift would be our swing. So if you're not into the swing, keep a deadlift. If you can, we're gonna do that skier swing 3 times. So we're gonna swing it up 3, 2, clean at the top, and then we're gonna add a little bicep curl. No press unless you want it. Swing 3, 2, clean, and then extra bicep curl. All right, if that's not right for you, you can just do a regular deadlift into a curl. Up to you. Grab those weights. I'm gonna try to go a little heavier. You should be able to go a little heavier because you're getting that momentum. I'm gonna turn this way so you can see. We got 60 seconds. Make it count, core engage, shoulders back. Go ahead and start in that hinge. Skier swing, prep it, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Power up, 3, 2, clean at the top. Extra bicep curl, nice and slow. Back to the swing, here we go. 3, you can add the press if you're Ryan. 2, and clean. Extra curl, press if you want. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Woo, that was me right there. Here we go. Swing, really think of it like your kettlebell swing. Drive those hips to the back. Whew. Extra curl. Oh, arms. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Clean. Extra curl. Press if you want. 10 seconds, team. Swing it. 3, 2, 1. Remember, you can always just do that deadlift. You do you. Last one. 3, 2, 1. Burn. Yes. Grab some water, team. How about we take it down to the mat? Stretch that out. Woo. All right, let's get some abs down at the bottom. Here we go, team. Watch me. I'm gonna have you join me down on the mat. We're going to start with a tricep extension. So I know we got a lot of upper body push. Let's isolate those tris. So you're down on your back. If the back is not right for you, you can take it to a standing overhead, but from here, lying tricep extension, we're just starting with this. Super simple. When we add a little power, you can set those dumbbells down. We're gonna do a little reverse crunch and then leg lower. So really think your power's coming in here and then extend out slow and control. And then obviously, we'll put them together all the way down. All right, team, so starting with the triceps, we're gonna be on our backs, so enjoy the relaxation while we get some burn in the back of our arms. Core is engaged. You can go ahead and shift those weights back a little. Usually we're a little too far over our chest, so right above the shoulders. Triceps, here we go. Bending down by the ears, take it up straight. So it's not a pullover. You're moving through the elbows, not the shoulders. And if for some reason you're not comfortable with those weights over your head, you can do a close grip press. Elbows just come right by your side and straight up. But if you can, we're here. Starts to get too heavy, you can just do one dumbbell. Watch Ryan's perfect form. What's not happening is those elbows are not moving forward or back. He's extending through the tris, through the back of the arms. We got 5 seconds. Should be a nice break for the shoulders and a nice good burn in 3, 2, 1. Relax. We're gonna set those weights down to the side. So a little core here. If you need to modify, you can just do one knee in at a time, just from this position, or you can just modify with just a simple bridge. Little power as the knee comes in, hips come off the ground, and then extend those legs out. Here we go. Bring them in, extend them out. Your goal is to have a controlled, even though we're using power, controlled lift of the hips, using that deep core. Remember, your entire core is working together, but we're creating the movement from the lower part of those abs. Again, modification, one knee in at a time. You're still gonna activate those abs. And breathe everything in. And take it out, 10 seconds. Whoo! That's a nice little break from lunges and snatches, I think, and swings. 3, 2, 1. Hug the knees and get a little stretch. All right, team, so that core is already on fire, right? So give your back a little stretch. Here's what we're looking at. We got those triceps. We got knees coming in. So everything goes down and out, everything in. If you start to feel too unsteady, again, take it with that close grip press or take it with that bridge. We got 60 seconds. So let's get set. No need to rush, it's not a race. Let's bring those knees up. Triceps down, 3, 2, 1, 60 seconds. Bend in the triceps, extend the legs, bring it in, little controlled lift. Slowly down. This is definitely a lot more about the sculpt, but we're still getting that power as we use our core and we bring everything up and in. And as you're getting tired, really concentrate. Elbow extension right here. Everything coming in together. Think about your core creating that movement. Even though we're pushing our legs out, bringing our knees in, think about that movement coming from here. And again, triceps overhead. We got 15 seconds. Power sculpt. Guess what, team? After this, we got one more set of moves. And breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Woo! All right, team. So here's what we got. We're gonna stay down on the mat. It's gonna be a fun one. We're gonna start with a little plank rotation. So Ryan and I are gonna rotate a bit. I'm gonna start at the angle so you can see. So we want some obliques. I'm actually gonna be on my elbows in that little genie pose. You're gonna open up to here, back to center. Open up to here. If you need to stay on your knees, come up on those hands. You're gonna rotate back to center. So we get all through the deep core, that core that's already tired, and those obliques. Then we're gonna add some upper and some back for some power. Then we put some things together. So we're gonna start with that rotation. We're gonna bring it here or here, and we're gonna rotate. Here we go. Rotate it up. How you doing over there? Good. Is that your microphone? Good thing you have that on because I'm talking the entire time. Not even letting you talk. Taking it through here. Core engaged. Hopefully it's picking up all of our loud breathing. Right here. Opening up and breathe. Staying lifted through the center. If you need to be on the knees, you can. 3, 2, 1, and relax. You're sweating it off there. We need to give you a headband. I just let everybody in on my secret that my microphone is in my headband. So, all right, team. So next one, let's get one last time all of that upper body. We're gonna do a Superman or Superwoman into a push-up. So we've got that little big stretch through our back, and then here's our power. Power up to the plank. Slowly down. Big stretch, lifting through the back, elbows in, power up. Now, if you need to power up from your knees, that's okay. If you can power up from your toes, either one. I'm gonna let Ryan do the whole thing here, and I'm gonna talk about form. So here we go. You're starting down, lifting in that Superman. Here we go. So lift, squeeze all through the back, bring those elbows in, use the power up into that plank. Slowly down. So this is kind of power sculpt in itself. Lift, strengthening through the back, shoulders, glutes, and hamstrings, and then all that upper push, right? So we get upper pull, and then upper push. Elbows in, tries, chest, shoulders, lots of core at the top. 10 seconds. Bring it in. Use the core. Slowly down. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stretch it back. Woo, right? All right, team. I know those wrists are tired. One more. Let's put them together. So here's what we got. Everything we just did, just put it together. So we got our Superman lift, squeeze in the back, power from here, rotate to the right, back to the center, all the way down. Same thing from here, bringing it up, rotate other side. Really take your time, think about all the different parts, squeezing in the back, upper push and core, power, and then obliques and abs. You good?
Good.
All right, let's take it down. We got 60 seconds, so take your time, every different part. No need to rush it. It's not a race. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, bring it up. Bring it up. Rotate one side, back to center, slowly down, lift. And if you need to be on your knees the entire time, you can just do that push-up from here. Little bird dog, and then rotate to the side. Squeeze in the back, push it up, rotate to the side. Really, again, thinking about all the parts. I especially want you to think about your core lifting. Yes. Don't worry, nothing else on the mat after this. This is the end of our second circuit. You know me, there may be some surprises at the end. Squeeze. Up. Oh, right. What am I doing? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stretch it back. Woo. Press those shoulders down. All right, team, grab a sip of water. That's your second circuit, but you know me. I think we got time for a bonus move. What do you think? Yeah? Yeah, let's do it. I think that's the same level of excitement that everybody has back there. All right, so here's what we got, team. We're gonna take those dumbbells. Let's go heavy if you can. Thought about doing another swing, but let's make it more fun than that. So we're gonna do stationary side lunge. We're gonna go side lunge low, push it through. Side lunge low. Take it down. We're gonna go wide row, pop it back, pop it in. All the way up, so you're coming out of the deadlift. Side lunge, wide row, down, pop it back. If you wanna take that pop back out of it, if you're not into the core, your wrists are tired, take it. Otherwise, 60 seconds, team. This is it. 3, 2, bonus move. Here we go. Side lunge. Take it other side. Take it sumo. Row, wide. Then pop it back, pop it in, come all the way up. So you're essentially coming out of the deadlift. Shift your weight right through here. Shift your weight in the center, wide row, and pop it back. And here, all the way up. I definitely told Ryan that we were just gonna do another swing for 30 seconds and that was gonna be it. But I changed my mind, team. Take it down, wide, back. Really feel that core as you come back into that high plank. Here, center, up, pop it back, and in, all the way out of it. We got 10 seconds, can we get one more? All the way through. Breathe, pop it back, pop it in, all the way out. Yes, team, set those weights down. Grab some water. I would ask you how you're feeling, Ryan, but I think you sweated your mic off. So maybe it's in there. Whoo, yeah, what's next? So shake those arms out. We're gonna let that heart rate come down a lot. Man, y'all, that was tough. I wanted to give, I mean, you know me, I always wanna give you guys a good workout. Let's get a little stretch through those hamstrings right through here. But whenever we have a guest, we wanna make sure that we leave you feeling good, maybe a little bit sore, but definitely energized, right? Whew, right? Let's hit a little hamstring right through here. Leaning into that if you need a little balance on the wall. Pull the toe towards you. Yeah, I can't tell. I feel like at one point my arms were really feeling it. Now I'm feeling lots of lower body. Hopefully we feel it all tomorrow. And then we're all gonna need those mobility workouts that we did and probably our CBD roll-ons and creams. Whew. It's something we've been talking a lot this week about recovery, and our body needs it, especially as we get older. We're not old. And in case you're wondering, Ryan is older than me. Take it to the side. Thank you all so much for joining us for this workout today. As always, I love hearing from you, so leave me your comments. Some of you may remember Ryan from some workouts way back when in the old space. Open up those shoulders if you can, grab. In fact, there are several, I think when I was pregnant, we did some where you did all the hard stuff. Just like today, right? Let's take those knees out, just roll your shoulders, stretching through your back, also opening up those hips. Somewhere I think there's a dancing video of you too, right? Maybe Taylor Swift, cardio dance, somewhere hidden in 10 years of the YouTube channel. But leave me a comment, let me know, subscribe to the YouTube channel, join us in the BodyFit Athletic Club on the BodyFit by Amy app. Let's slowly roll it up right here. And of course, get some more stretching, some more flexibility and mobility on your own. Be sure to hydrate, take care of your body, and join us back for more. Thank you, Ryan, for being here. Thank you, Sympleaf Sport CBD, for sponsoring this video. Again, check out all their products below. I'm a fan. I think you will be too. Let's get one big deep breath in. And out. You did it. That was your dumbbell power sculpt workout. Great job, everybody.